Why do two of the Philippines' greatest heroes hail from the Visayas? The Visayas, a region rich in culture and history, has produced some of the most remarkable figures in the fight for freedom. These islands, with their diverse landscapes and resilient people, have been the backdrop for countless stories of heroism and resistance. But among these tales, two names stand out: Kilat and Francisco Dagohoy. Their stories are not just about battles and victories, they are about the spirit of a people who refuse to be subdued. Kilat, a fearless leader from Negros, led the charge against Spanish colonial rule with unmatched bravery. Born as Pantaleon Villegas, he adopted the name Kilat, which means lightning leon, symbolizing his swift and powerful strikes against the oppressors. His leadership was not just about commanding troops, it was about inspiring a nation to rise against tyranny. His strategic use of the island's rugged terrain helped him outsmart and ambush Spanish forces. The dense jungles and mountainous regions of Negros became his allies, providing cover and strategic advantage. Kilat's deep understanding of the land allowed him to execute surprise attacks, leaving the Spanish forces bewildered and demoralized. His tactics were a blend of traditional warfare and guerrilla strategies, making him a formidable opponent. Talk about turning the landscape into a battlefield advantage. Kilat's ability to use the natural features of Negros to his benefit was nothing short of genius. He knew every nook and cranny of the island, and he used this knowledge to plan his attacks meticulously. His familiarity with the terrain allowed him to move his forces swiftly and strike with precision, often catching the Spanish off guard. Then there's Francisco Dagohoy from Bohol. Unlike Kilat, Dagohoy's fight was not just a series of battles, but a prolonged struggle that spanned decades. His revolt was deeply rooted in personal grievances and a desire for justice, which resonated with many Filipinos who had suffered under Spanish rule. He started the longest-running revolt in Philippine history, lasting 85 years. This revolt was not just a fleeting rebellion, it was a sustained movement that involved generations of Filipinos. Dagohoy's leadership and the resilience of his followers turned this revolt into a symbol of enduring resistance against colonial oppression. Dagohoy's intimate knowledge of Bohol's caves and mountains made it nearly impossible for the Spanish to capture him. The rugged terrain of Bohol provided natural fortresses where Dagohoy and his followers could hide and regroup. These caves and mountains were not just hiding places, they were sanctuaries of freedom, where the spirit of resistance was kept alive. His movement wasn't just a fight for freedom, it was a testament to the power of knowing your land. Dagohoy's revolt demonstrated that understanding and utilizing the natural landscape could be a powerful tool in the fight against oppression. His ability to navigate and use the terrain to his advantage was a key factor in the longevity of his revolt. It was a testament to the power of knowing your land. The people of Bohol, under Dagohoy's leadership, showed that their connection to the land was not just physical, but also spiritual. This deep bond with their environment gave them the strength and resilience to continue their fight for freedom, even in the face of overwhelming odds. These heroes didn't just fight with weapons, they fought with the very earth beneath their feet. Their battles were not just about physical confrontations, but also about using the natural world as an ally. The forests, mountains, and caves of the Visayas became extensions of their will to resist, providing them with the means to continue their struggle. They fought with the very earth beneath their feet. The land was not just a backdrop for their battles, it was an active participant in their fight for freedom. The natural features of the Visayas provided them with the cover, resources, and strategic advantages they needed to challenge the Spanish forces effectively. Kilat and Francisco Dagohoy proved that geography can be a warrior's greatest ally. Their stories are a testament to the power of understanding and utilizing one's environment in the fight for freedom. They showed that the land itself could be a powerful weapon in the hands of those who know how to use it. Stand proud, Visayas. Your heroes turned their homeland into a fortress of freedom. The legacy of Kilat and Francisco Dagohoy is a source of pride and inspiration for all Filipinos. Their courage, ingenuity, and deep connection to their land are reminders of the enduring spirit of resistance that defines the Visayas. Their stories continue to inspire new generations to cherish and defend their freedom.